Welcome back, everyone. We are going to continue with interconnectedness of collective consciousness. The law of oneness emphasizes on interconnectedness. It is a fundamental principle that suggests all entities, living or non-living, are inherently linked to a unified system. This interconnectedness influences every aspect of existence, including relationships, environments, and the expanded universe. What is the nature of it? Energetic connections. Everything in universe is composed of energy, and this energy is in constant interactions. Our thoughts, emotions, and actions create energetic ripple that influence others and the environment, even at greater distance. Mutual dependence. Interconnectedness emphasizes on how life forms rely on each other for survival, such as ecosystem functioning through balance, animal, plants, and human. Unity beyond perception. While individuals may seem separate, at a deeper level, spiritual or quantum, they are all part of the same interconnected fabric. Awareness of interconnectedness leads to a sense of shared responsibility for well-being of others and the planet. When we think about the ripple effect, one person's intention and action can impact many others. Act of kindness, generosity, or harmony can affect the social network and influence collective consciousness, therefore lead to positive movement towards social justice. Enhancing empathy. Interconnectedness helps to understand that everyone is part of the same whole. This encourages people to compassion for others, as their joy and struggle are interconnected with their own. Global awareness. Modern technology enabling people to communicate throughout the world about events, natural disaster, pandemics, wars, and their effect on global community. Being aware helps us to look for solution and share it with others. Collective healing. Interconnectedness can lead to collective healing. The ecosystem. Ecosystem is interconnected network. For example, a tree shares nutrition and information by the roots to living organisms. Quantum physics. Quantum entanglement shows that particles can remain connected. This echoing the spiritual principle of universal interconnectedness. Human relationship, family, communities, and societies are deeply interwoven when individual behavior influences group dynamic and vice versa. Let's see our beliefs and spirituality related to interconnectedness. Let's review Hinduism. Brahman in Hindu philosophy has been described as the ultimate infinite reality underlying everything in the universe. All beings and phenomena are the expression of this singular cosmic essence. This non-dualistic thought emphasizes on the individual self and universal consciousness. And in that philosophy, all are one. In Buddhism, they believe everything is interdependent. Every phenomena arises in dependence on other phenomena. Nothing exists independently. They believe there is no separate or independent self. Everything is interconnected. Compassion is recognizing the oneness of existence and lead to compassion for all beings. In Taoism or Taoism, Tao means the way. Taoism teaches that everything is part of the Tao, the natural order and the flow of universe. Interconnectedness is essential to understanding and living harmoniously within this flow. And balance and unity is the concept of yin and yang, symbolizes interconnected opposites that create balance and unity. And there are certain other beliefs, let's say in many indigenous traditions, all beings, humans, animals, plants, and objects are interconnected and spiritually significant. Their practices emphasize on living in harmony with nature and respecting the interconnectedness of all creation. In Sufism, Sufi teaching often describe the unity of existence. They believe that all creation is an expression of the divine and interconnected through the God's essence. Their aim is to transcend the illusion of separation and realize oneness with the divine. Christianity, the body of Christ in the New Testament, describes humanity as part of a single body, interconnected and interdependent. Also, universal love was a message of Jesus on love and compassion for all. Judaism, the idea of collective responsibility to heal and unify the world, which reflects a belief of interconnectedness. In their prayer, they declare that the Lord is one and all are united and interconnected. New Age or modern spirituality, the Book of One, the Law of Ra, teaches that all is one and everything in the universe is connected as part of a single infinite creator. New Age believer mainly focus on energetic interconnectedness. For example, human thought, emotion, and intention influence the collective consciousness and their physical world. Quantum physics. In quantum field, we have quantum entanglement. This suggests that particles stay interconnected regardless of distance. So all forces and particles originate from a single unified field, same as a spiritual concept of oneness. Let's talk about something old. Stoic, ancient Greek philosophy. Stoics believe in a universal reason or logos that connect and govern all things. The idea of that everything in universe is interconnected and influences everything else. What is it that they all have in common? Unity of existence, compassion and responsibilities, transcending the illusion, love, and oneness. What are the differences? Sufism and Hinduism focus on divine aspect. Others emphasize on harmony with nature and community like Taoism, indigenous, and so forth. Scientific view is looking at oneness through physical phenomena like energy field. How quantum physics can relate to oneness. Quantum entanglement. Two particles interact and become entangled or stay connected no matter what is the distance. Implication: particles and all things are part of a unified system. A spiritual parallel: all things are interconnected through invisible energetic web. Wave-particle duality: light and matter have both wave-like and particle-like properties, which is dependent on observer and consciousness, as we know the power of thoughts and awareness. Observer effect: by observing a particle, we can influence its behavior. Consciousness and observation influence the physical world. In spirituality, thoughts, intention, and awareness affect reality. Quantum separation: particles exist in multiple states, but by observation they go into one state. Particles become interconnected by observing. In spirituality, all things mirror a spiritual belief. The outcome is infinite possibilities. The unified field theory: particles emerge from a single unified field. All matters and energies are one. In spirituality, unified field is an ultimate source of creation. Quantum physics and the law of oneness: universe works as interwoven system. Everything affects everything else. Matter and energy are interrelated. Observer can affect the field of consciousness. Let's see what is the bridge between science and spirituality. They both point to a reality that separation is an illusion. Quantum entanglement suggests that interconnectedness is not just a belief, but a physical reality. Okay, everyone, we finish in here. Thank you for being with me. We continue it in the next audio. Thank you. Bye.